Not from up above.
In terms of what?
Outlook?
Yeah. You know what? I'll be honest with you, I didn't think we played that poorly in the first, obviously. You know, getting down 3-1, and, you know, I guess we've been through it before. So, you know, we knew there was a lot of hockey left in the game. We found a way to come back, and you know, you walk out of that first period, 22 shots, and tied 3-3. I think we only gave up 9 or 10 shots. So, you know, obviously we had the one turnover. One of the things we talked about before the game was just a letdown coming off the road trip, you know, of feeling like, well, we can ease up a little bit just because we're back at home. So, and I didn't really think we did. I thought we played well. I mean, obviously scored 3 in the first, but game never kind of settled down after that either. So, but you put up 7, and you know, guys playing hard. I gotta commend the effort.
We've gotten some pretty serious contributions from Delphi the last several weeks.
Delphi, Larson, and D'Amigo have been dynamite as a combination out there, and you know, and that's not to take anything away from the other guys who are playing really well. That Danny Catnach had a really good game tonight. Was noticeable out there using his speed, taking pucks to the net. You know, I think Jacob McCabe has taken a huge step in the last couple of weeks here, just his assertiveness in the game. So I think we've gotten a lot of contributions from a lot of places, and but it can't be over right now. You know, Zach is every time he's on the ice, it seems like we get a couple of chances to score.
Half the game with special teams, I'm sure that doesn't bode well on a back-to-back situation.
Yeah, well, and you know, they had the extra day of rest coming in. They play Tuesday, they play Wednesday, and then tomorrow night, you know, Utica sitting at home tonight. They'll drive in tomorrow for the game. So, you know, it's obviously not ideal, but it is what it is. You got to win the one in front of you. We got the job done tonight. Now we got to find a way to do it tomorrow.
Guys were talking finally tied for 4th. Is that obviously a stepping stone, but do they still believe?
I think if you look at the way they're playing, you have to think so. You know, we don't talk a lot about, you know, standing. It's just let's focus on what we got to do tonight. Keep playing the same way. That was really all we talked about before the game. All we talked about going into the third period is we don't have to change anything. We just got to keep playing the same way. We've got to play with pace. And I think that's been the biggest change. Is we've made a commitment to play a faster game. We're using our speed well. I thought we turned their defensemen a lot tonight. We made life really tough on them. Made them go back and a lot of pucks, use our speed wide. Guys like D'Amigo, Larson, Dolby, you know, did a great job. I thought of turning guys back, Willie Carey or Catnach. If we play fast like that or move pucks quickly, we're a pretty effective team.
Yeah, third time this season, scored 7 or more goals, and also a season high 51 shots. And then you got Utica coming in tomorrow night. Do you think they'll be able to keep that going?
Well, you know, we just played there the other night, and you know, we had 23, or they had 23, and we had 20 shots in the 2-1 game. So, yeah, you know, I think every night you go in, you expect something a little bit different than what you saw tonight. You know, you don't. Although we've played in a lot of these games recently, but you know, whether you win 2-1 or 7-4, you just got to score one more than the other team. So. It's a high-scoring game. We've shown that we can play in those, and if it's going to be a low, tight, you know, game, we've shown that we can compete in those as well.
Was there any message after Joel was traded? I mean, did you guys talk about it at all?
Nope. You know, because of the situation, it was strange. You know, it was right before the game, so it was 11:30 in the morning. We'd already skated. Guys had gone home. You know, it was a game night. Joel came to the rink, said goodbye to everybody, which was first class, I thought, on his part. And just tells you how connected he was with his team here, and wished us luck and joked about coming on the bus and playing one more game with us. But I think that, you know, outside of that, we haven't talked about that at all. And I think, you know, there's two sides of it. Guys, one, obviously know that they're playing for jobs, and number two, they know there's going to be opportunity in Buffalo to play at the highest level. So, you know, there's an anticipation of more things going on, and guys want to, you know, everybody wants to play in that league. So, guys that are playing the best are probably going to get opportunities.
Like Delphi, maybe.
Yeah, well, he's put a good bid on for it, and I don't think it can be overlooked. You know, obviously, Larson's played really well for us. I think Phil Maroney's playing injured right now, and he's battling hard out there. Timmy Schaller, we're playing 3 centermen right now, so those guys are lugging big time minutes. and you can't look past their efforts too.
Frustrating game for Ronnie at times.
Yeah, it was in the fact that, you know, you got banged up, in Utica, so we battled through that, and then, you know, just a little miscommunication with Rudy on that play in front of the net, and that's gonna happen. We'll take those mistakes. He was trying to make the right play, you know, we made a mistake there. But we're at a point now, at least we feel like as a hockey team, we can bounce back. And we showed that we can do that. So he was obviously frustrated with that, but at the same time, his teammates picked him up, and I thought Trump played a strong game.
The instigator is probably also the type of penalty guys will, even if you give one up, are gonna make up for.
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, a guy sticking up for their teammates, Matty he'll do that every night, and you know, you gotta take your hat off to that, and I think guys will play a little bit harder when that's the type of penalty a guy's willing to take when, you know, he's sticking up for one of his teammates. So that was they're on him for sticking up for his teammate.
Great.